We're showcasing the top 3 most expensive soccer player cards ever sold, including Cristiano Ronaldo's rookie card that sold for a whopping $1.2 million. The rarest soccer player cards can sell for millions of dollars at auction. Cristiano Ronaldo's 2003 rookie card sold for $1.2 million, a record price. Lionel Messi's 2004 rookie card sold for $970,000, a staggering sum. A 1,986 Diego Maradona card sold for $550,000, a rare and valuable find. Condition, rarity, and age are key factors in determining a card's value. These ultra-rare cards are highly sought after by collectors and soccer fans worldwide. Compare popular voice assistants like Alexa, Google Assistant, and Siri. Learn about their strengths and weaknesses in controlling IoT devices. Alexa, Google Assistant, and Siri are the top 3 voice assistants controlling 95% of the market. Alexa leads with 80% of the smart speaker market, dominating home IoT device control. Google Assistant excels in smart home control with seamless integration of 10,000+ devices. Siri is catching up, with Apple HomeKit now supporting over 600 IoT devices. Alexa and Google Assistant have more third-party skills, with 100,000+ and 50,000+ integrations respectively. When it comes to multi-device control, Google Assistant takes the lead with superior capabilities. The FBI spent $1 million on a biometric system that was supposed to help identify terrorists, but it didn't work as intended and was eventually shut down. In 2003, the FBI launched the Facial Recognition Pilot Project to identify terrorists using biometric technology. The system was designed to scan and match faces from surveillance footage against a database of known terrorists. However, the system struggled to accurately identify faces, with an error rate of over 20% in initial testing. Despite the issues, the FBI spent an additional $1 million to improve the system, but it still didn't meet expectations. In 2010, the FBI quietly shut down the program, citing a lack of progress and high maintenance costs. Learn about the Cyprus dispute between Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriots, including the 1974 Turkish invasion and the current status of the UN buffer zone. Cyprus is an island nation in the eastern Mediterranean, divided between Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriots. In 1974, Turkey invaded Cyprus, leading to the displacement of hundreds of thousands of people. The United Nations established a buffer zone in 1974, separating the internationally recognized Republic of Cyprus from the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. The buffer zone, also known as the Green Line, stretches 180 kilometers and is home to abandoned villages and buildings. Today, the buffer zone is patrolled by the United Nations peacekeeping force in Cyprus, maintaining a fragile peace. Learn from the coaches who achieved the longest winning streaks in football history, including Alex Ferguson's 45-game streak with Manchester United. The longest winning streak in football history belongs to Ajax, with 26 consecutive wins in 1971 to 1972. Alex Ferguson's Manchester United achieved a 45-game unbeaten streak in 1999 to 2000, a Premier League record. Carlo Ancelotti's AC Milan won 25 consecutive matches in 1992 a 1993, an Italian football record. The longest winning streak in the English Football League belongs to Plymouth Argyle, with 23 wins in 1929 to 1930. Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool won 18 consecutive Premier League matches in 2019 to 2020, a club record. These legendary coaches share a common trait: adaptability, which contributed to their record-breaking success. At the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo, 13-year-old Carlos Manuel Santana from Brazil competed in the men's surfing event, making him one of the youngest Olympic medalists in the sport's history. Meet Carlos Manuel Santana, Brazil's 13-year-old surfing sensation at the 2020 Summer Olympics. He competed in the men's surfing event, making history as one of the youngest Olympic medalists. The 2020 Summer Olympics were held in Tokyo, Japan, and featured surfing as a new Olympic sport. Carlos Manuel Santana qualified for the Olympics with his impressive skills and dedication to the sport. At just 13 years old, He became one of the youngest athletes to ever medal in Olympic surfing history. Santana's achievement inspired a new generation of young surfers around the world with his remarkable explore how the effort we put into creating something, like building IKEA furniture, increases its perceived value due to loss aversion. The IKEA effect is a cognitive bias that increases the perceived value of something we've invested effort into. This phenomenon is rooted in loss aversion, where we fear losing our time and energy more than gaining rewards. In a Harvard study, participants who built a Lego set valued it 63% higher than those who didn't build it. The IKEA effect applies beyond DIY projects, influencing how we perceive the value of our work, relationships, and even ourselves. This bias can lead to an overestimation of our creations, causing us to overprice or overvalue them. The IKEA effect highlights the psychological power of effort and investment in shaping our effect. From the Apollo missions to the Mars Curiosity rover, discover how aluminum has played a crucial role in space exploration. Aluminum's high strength-to-weight ratio made it an ideal material for spacecraft construction. The Apollo 11 spacecraft's fuselage was made of aluminum, protecting astronauts on their historic moon landing. Aluminum's thermal conductivity helped regulate the temperature of the Mars Curiosity rover's electronics. The International Space Station's solar panels are supported by aluminum frames, generating power for the orbiting outpost. Aluminum's corrosion resistance enabled the Hubble Space Telescope's mirrors to withstand harsh space conditions. Today, aluminum alloys are being developed to build even lighter and more efficient spacecraft for future missions. Find out how these nocturnal mammals can hibernate for up to 6 months and what unique adaptations allow them to survive during this time. Aardvarks are nocturnal mammals that hibernate for up to 6 months during the dry season. Their heart rate slows down dramatically, from 140 to 40 beats per minute, to conserve energy. Aardvarks' body temperature can drop as low as 40 degrees Celsius, allowing them to survive without food or water. Their kidneys recycle urea, a waste product, into protein, reducing the need for water and nutrients. Aardvarks' burrows provide protection from predators and extreme temperatures, ensuring a safe hibernation. When they awaken, aardvarks can eat up to 50,000 termites in one sitting, replenishing their energy stores. Ronda Rousey was a trailblazing MMA fighter who dominated the UFC women's bantamweight division, holding the title for a record 1,074 days. Ronda Rousey was the first American woman to earn an Olympic medal in judo in 2008. She made her MMA debut in 2011, winning her first 3 fights in under 2 minutes each. Rousey's signature move, the armbar, earned her 9 of her 12 UFC victories. She became the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion in 2012, a title she held for 1,074 days. Rousey's 2015 fight against Betha Correia set a record for the fastest title defense in UFC history at 34 seconds. She was inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame in 2018, becoming the first woman to receive the honor.